Hello. Okay, so I was just sitting here and I was gonna edit this video. I look like a boy, sorry. And I was gonna edit this video, but I decided that I'd rather leave it like it is, just like a raw video. So there's gonna be lots of me stumbling and stuff like that, but it just took me so long to get this to sit up. I think it's good now. I have my tripod like sitting on my bed because I want to be comfortable for this video. And it's like falling all over the place, so if it falls mid-video, sorry. But today I'm going to be making a video that I've made before, and everyone really liked it actually. Like, I got a lot of positive comments from that, so I thought I would make another one, an updated version. The other one was on my old YouTube channel. I don't know if I'll be able to find it again, but if I can, maybe I'll re-upload that one so you can see it. But basically it's just going to be a whole sit-down video of me talking about things teens struggle with. I asked you guys in an Instagram story, and I'm just going to kind of tell you how I relate to them and what I do for myself to maybe work through those problems, just to let you know that you're not alone. So, I wonder if it's shaky. I think it's shaky, but like, we're just going to go with it. So I have them all written down on here, just so I could kind of have them all in front of me at once instead of like going on the Instagram thing. So the first one was feeling worthless, and I'd say about a year ago I was in this same spot, just not knowing who I was or what I wanted to do with myself. Like, I didn't have any friends. I was kind of just very, I wouldn't say depressed, I've never felt depressed, but I was just very sad all the time. I didn't really know what I was gonna do with my life. But you kind of just have to start telling yourself that you're better than that. Start doing things to better yourself. My thing was starting to hang out with my family a lot more. I grew really close to my mom and my grandma, and they kind of helped me feel way better about myself, knowing that I'm really not alone and I'm here for a reason. They helped me find that reason. So I think just surrounding yourself with people that can bring you up. Don't be by yourself all the time. That's going to make it way worse. So just try and be around people that are positive for you, and everything will work out. You're not worthless. So the next one is relationships, and I don't know, a few people said relationships, and I didn't know if they meant like with girlfriends or like with boyfriend girlfriends. So as far as best friends goes, I'm not good at this one. I've been friends with a lot of people that weren't good for me, and I'm just now starting to come to terms with that. It's really hard for me to like talk about, just because it's like a rough patch for me right now. But yeah, relationships with friends are hard. It's hard to know when someone's just using you. I'm one of those people that lets people just walk all over me and I don't notice it, and then they're only there for me when they need me. I've just experienced like this same thing happening a few days ago. When like friends come along and they have other friends better for them, they'll go to them, but once you're the only one around, they suddenly need you. And I've just found myself like being the one to always reach out to my friends. I never have anyone reach out to me, and that's what kind of clicked a few days ago, is that I need to stop doing that. I need to let people come to me. So as far as relationships, don't just put yourself out there for people to walk all over. You need to find friends that are good for you. Find friends that ask you to hang out all the time, that are there for you no matter who else is around. It's hard to find people like that. I found a few good people, but you just really need to find the ones that are going to stick there or like be there for you no matter what. My two closest friends go to different schools. You need to find friends that are friends with you outside of school. A lot of my friends right now would not be friends with me if we did not go to school together. And it sucks, but that's just something I've came to terms with. So you kind of just have to realize that you don't have to have a million friends. So as far as best friend relationships go, make sure they are good for you. Don't put yourself down just to be friends with others. And then as far as boy or girlfriend relationships, I am in a relationship myself with Aaron. I think all my subscribers are from my school, so you guys know him. But I think the main key to that is being able to tell each other everything. Like, Aaron is probably my best friend. He knows everything about me, and whenever something happens to me, he's the first person I tell. So you've got to make sure you have that good relationship before you can or like good friendship before you can even move further from that, because if you guys can't tell each other everything, then it's not going to work out how you want it to. But you've also got to be able to have like the love part there too, not just friends, which we definitely have. We've been dating for 2 years. So I never thought I'd find someone in high school, but I did. So I don't know what advice to give you. Like, the main thing is probably just make sure you yourself are good before you start trying to be there for somebody else. Like, a relationship with a boy or a girl is a commitment, and you have to make sure that you are going to be there for them no matter what. So make sure you're good in order to help them out, and then you guys will like rock it out together. I know we do. So the next one was stress and anxiety, and then like social anxiety. And I feel bad because I can never really touch a lot on this one. I know in my last video I talked about this as well. Sorry if I don't make a lot of eye contact with the camera, by the way. There's like so much going on in my head. I just need to like look around. But yeah, anyway, stress and anxiety. I don't deal with stress and anxiety a lot. I'd say I only have a lot of stress on me when school is going on. Like, I am at my best in the summertime when I have no school, nothing to worry about. But let me tell you right now, I am struggling with stress. It's just the anxiety part I can't really help with. But stress is a lot. I don't know what part in your life is stressful for you, but I know mine is school, so I'm going to kind of go on that road. And I'm sorry if that's not what you were talking about, but my main thing with me getting stressed is I put so much on myself. Like, I expect myself to be this like A image. Like, I need to do good, exceed at everything. I need to be involved. I just like feel like there's this sort of like image of me, and I have to like maintain that image. Something I forgot to mention in this part that I've been thinking a lot about lately, having to go with like the image and everything at school. I have double chins, so I'll sit up. But I feel like there's, like I said, there's this image that's put on us, like some sort of expectation. Like, teachers are constantly trying to teach us not like how to be stress-free. We shouldn't be stressing. When in reality, like, we're getting this pressure put on us that we need to have a job and we need to be involved in school, playing sports, being in clubs, and we also need to be doing our homework. So when is there time for all of this stuff? I feel like that's where my stress comes from, because I'm expected to come to school wide awake in the morning, but after I'm fulfilling that image of having a job after school, and then I have all this homework that's keeping me up till 2 a.m, how am I supposed to come to school ready to start a new day? So I feel like that's where most of my stress comes from, and I hope this helps you in some way. I need to do as best as I can. I need to strive for what is like out there. I already got accepted into college, so you'd think this would like ease me a little bit, but like I don't know, I just put way too much on myself, and I shouldn't. I need to like slow down and take time to do what I need to do instead of doing all this extra stuff. So I know that's how my stress builds. So my main piece of advice for that would just be slow down. There's constantly gonna be people asking you to do stuff for them. Sometimes you just have to learn to say no, and that's still something I'm learning as well. Like, I don't know, learn to say no as far as the stress part. That could really go for anything. Like, stop doing stuff to stress you out. Just say no. Yeah. And then the next one is struggles with family. I've never really had to deal with this one, but my main thing would be to, if it's really bad, just try and distance yourself, do what's best for you. Sometimes that's what you have to do. I know it sucks, but stop taking everyone else into consideration. Make sure you are doing good, because that's the main thing you need to focus on before you can do things to better other relationships with people. And then anything besides that, like, just know that family is there for you forever. So if it's something small and you're just like, you and your mom are having an argument about it, just try and work things out with her. See things from your mom's eyes, see things from your dad's eyes, see that they just want what's best for you, and stop like trying to go against all of that. I know that sounds hard, but they've been through a lot more than us, and I've came to realize that, like, with my mom, I'm like, she's my best friend, and you really just have to see things from their eyes. They know what is best for you. They've been through it. So just try and cooperate, meet in the middle with your family if that is a possibility. The next one is how to deal with meanies. This is also a sore subject. I have no idea. I've tried ignoring them. I've tried just telling myself that I'm better than that, and it doesn't work, at least for me. So the main thing I try and do is just like tell myself that I did nothing to them. They have no reason to be doing this to me, but for some reason they find fun in it, and that is just not a good person. And usually I'm not one to like put others down, but like people that have done stuff to me in my past, they are just not good people, and you have to realize that you are better than that. And it's hard. I still don't know how to do that. I still get like nervous and mad at the people that have done crap to me, but you've really just got to learn how to put it behind you and keep moving on. They had no reason to do it to you. Just remember that, and remember that you are better than what they tell you. They are better, or you are better than what they call you. So just try and ignore them. It's hard. I can do it with some people, others I can't, just because I feel what they've done to me is so wrong that I just can't let it go. And we're all gonna have that issue sometimes, but just try your best to realize your worth. This whole video kind of, I feel like, is focused on knowing your worth, and it's hard, but you will get there. Next, how to get more involved with family. This is one that I'm pretty good at. I'd rather sit home with my family on the weekends than go anywhere else and hang out with friends. Like, I don't know why, but I just love my family, and you gotta remember that they are gonna be there for you, forever. Family, like, they're just people that can't leave even if they want to, so you've got to remember that part of it, and also remember you only have them for so long. So you have all these friends that are coming in and out of your life, doing stuff to you, whatever, and you keep going back to them, but your family's always going to be here. You're not going to have them forever, so cherish your time with them. Another thing I'd say is text them first, and that might sound weird, but like your grandma always wants you to come over and hang out. Like, she's never going to tell you that, but your grandma always wants you to come over and hang out. She wants that relationship with you. So I will text my grandma all the time and just be like, hey, can I come over this weekend? And we will have the greatest time together. Like, you never realize how much they actually mean to you until you're taking that time out of your day to text them, ask them what they're doing, or even just sending them the smallest little text to show them you're thinking of them. That will seriously help you guys grow like an unbreakable bond. I'm so close to my mom, my grandma, like, we are best friends, like, little trio, and it's just, all of you have to be reaching out to each other. You all have to, be there for each other. So I think just sometimes say no to your friends and stay home with your family. Don't feel obligated to go out with friends. You only have your family for so long, like I said. So just make sure you're spending time with them and showing them you care. And then next, friends who don't want you. This one, oh my gosh, all these friends ones are like so hard for me to talk about. Friends who don't want you, I'm still trying to figure out how to deal with that, but this week, I don't know what's like happened this week, but I've finally come to the realization that I don't need certain people in my life. Forget about it. Like I said, I'm usually not a harsh person, but when people are showing me they don't care, I don't feel that it's harsh to start just distancing from them. I wouldn't say be mean to them, but you should know who wants you and who doesn't. I'm getting sidetracked. So this week I've really come to a realization, and friends who don't want you are just not worth your time. If they don't want you, you don't go running after them. If they aren't constantly texting you, checking up on you, but you're doing it to them, that should be like a number one sign. Like, they are not there for you. Don't be there for them. Don't waste time on people who don't waste their time on you. Like I said earlier, if you're in a room with them and they go to someone else besides you because they think that person's better, and then all of a sudden you're the only one in the room, and then they feel the need to come up to you, they aren't worth it. And I've realized that with a few people in my life. I am always there for people constantly that will leave me when someone else comes along like that. Like, they don't care about me anymore. And it's hard because I've been friends with like the certain people for a while. But you've just got, like, it's tiring. It's tiring having to be there and then, like, having to check up on them all the time. And eventually, once you're checking up on all these people all the time, you forget to check up on yourself. And it's just, like, this revolving cycle. And I'd say, if I'm being honest, I feel like I have a good 2 friends at school. And that's, like, I have other friends, but I have 2 good friends that will check up on me, that will text me. And that's okay. You don't have to have a million friends. So if you think that this friend doesn't want you, but you're scared of not having that person anymore, oh well, they aren't scared of losing you, so why should you be scared of losing them? So make sure you're just doing what's best for yourself, really, is what I have to say. It's really hard, but if you ever need anything, text me. This is something I've been through. So yeah, don't ever be afraid to reach out. And then tips on self-confidence. I've been becoming a lot more confident in myself, especially around others, and I think that's just the fact that I've been at that point in my life where I felt like I've had to impress everyone and be like everyone around me, and I got really exhausted. I just got really exhausted trying to feel like I had to be this image that I'm completely not. So I'd say this summer really is when I started figuring out who I was, and since then I've been being myself, and I am not ashamed of it. Like, I love that I can go to school now and look like whatever I want and not care what anyone thinks. I used to think I had to have a full face of makeup on to go to school, have the best outfit, like have name brand clothes. Like, it's just so tiring having to feel like you have to be like that all the time. At least for me it was. I just felt so tired out. And it's just so, like, I felt so disappointed in myself feeling like I had to be fake all the time. You shouldn't have to be like that. So I've became a lot more confident just finding out who I really was and being who I really am. Like, I feel 10 times more confident now than I was when I was having 10 pounds of makeup on all the time, wearing such cute outfits. Like, you truly will feel more confident in yourself once you actually start being yourself and you feel accepted by yourself, not by other people. And then the last one, sorry, this pen. Okay. Okay, so the last one is making friends in high school, and I've already touched on this a lot, but just make sure you're being friends with people who want to be friends with you, like genuinely want you for you, not just when it's convenient for them, which is hard to find. And like I said, you don't need a bunch of friends. Like, all these girls are about popularity, needing to have the most friends in school, and it's not about that. I think finding friends in high school, you should be finding friends that you see yourself with for a while, like friends that genuinely like you for you. I feel like high school is the time to find that. So it's okay if you only have 2 friends. It's okay that you might not have someone to sit with in every class, but of course branch out. Like, of course talk to new people, make sure you have some friends in your classes, but it's okay to only have 2 good friends that you talk to, because I know I do, and I've realized that it's not all about friends. So yeah, as far as making friends, just make sure they're ones that are good for you. Don't put yourself out there to people who don't deserve what you are giving out. All right, so that is a little, I don't know, a little talk coming from my end. If you have anything to say about any of these, please comment below, your viewpoint on them, or like what you thought of the video, or if you have any more questions, comment below, because I kind of want to make this a series. I know last time I made this video, it got around to a lot of people actually, and I had a few people texting me saying it helped them out a lot, so that made me very happy. So if this video helped you in any way, I just want to say that I'm here for you, and congrats. Make sure you're becoming yourself, and just growing as a person.